Welcome to Her Bible Stories. Subscribe to hear more Bible stories from the perspective of the women who lived them. Whispers of the Heart, Ruth's journey from wife to widow. My story begins. In the cradle of Moab, where the sun sets with a weary sigh over the dusty hills, I found myself caught in a tapestry of love and loss, a dance of destiny that wove its intricate pattern through my days. The air was thick with the scent of harvest, a sweet reminder of abundance in a world filled with shadows. Yet, in the midst of this bounty, my heart ached under the weight of sorrow, a sorrow that came upon us like a thief in the night. I was Ruth, a woman whose life had been entwined with the family of Elimelech, a family that had brought both joy and heartbreak into my world. When my husband Mahlon and his brother Chilion, sons of Naomi, took me and Orpah as their wives, our days were filled with laughter and the simple joys of life. We built our lives together, our hearts beating to the same rhythm, our dreams intertwined like the vines that clung to the walls of our home. But the winds of fortune are fickle, and the same breeze that carried the scent of hope can turn cold and cruel without warning. The illness came quietly at first, a whisper of something amiss, a shadow on the edge of our happiness. We watched helplessly as the vibrancy of life drained from our husbands, their laughter replaced by silence, their strength by fragility. As they lay in their beds, I would sit by their sides, holding their hands and whispering words of comfort that felt as fragile as spider silk. The nights were long, filled with the haunting melody of the wind through the trees, and in those dark hours, the world seemed to close in, leaving only a narrow path of despair. Yet, even in the depths of my grief, I found myself drawn to the quiet strength of Naomi, a mother who had lost not just her husband but now her sons. Her eyes, though shadowed by sorrow, held a glimmer of determination, a resolve that sparked something within me. She was a beacon in the storm, a reminder that even the darkest night must give way to dawn. The day my husband breathed his last, I felt a part of myself slip away, a piece of my heart torn from the tapestry of life. But as the sun rose the next morning, casting its golden light across the fields, I knew that I must find the courage to carry on, to honor the love we shared by living fully in the world he had left behind. It was in these moments of reflection that I realized the true meaning of resilience, the quiet strength that comes from knowing that life, despite its trials, is a gift worth cherishing. As Naomi and I stood together, mourning our shared losses, I felt a bond between us that transcended blood, a kinship forged in the fires of adversity. And so, as the gentle breeze of the approaching dawn stirred the leaves, Naomi made a decision that would change the course of our lives. She spoke of leaving Moab, returning to the land of her people, a land where hope might find a foothold amidst the ashes of our past. As she spoke, I understood that this was not an ending, but a new beginning, a journey not away from grief, but towards a future where the whispers of our hearts could be heard and heeded, a future in which we could find healing and hope. And so, with determination in our hearts and the promise of light on the horizon, we prepared to leave the land that had given us so much and taken even more. The end. Thank you for listening. Please leave a comment so I can know how to improve your listening experience.